Hello. Today I'm going to talk about the electronics that I use on Eddie's toys and show you 3 new toys that I've made to play around with. First we'll start with the electronics. The reed switch you see right there is a Fillmore number 30-17152B. Below it there you can see the metal oxide bisester. It's an NTE 1V020. The transistor is an NTE 2344. The capacitor is a 0.047K 100 volt. Power I'm using is anywhere from 3 to 12 volts. I'm hoping that you can see this diagram. It looks fairly well. Okay, now to the toys. This is a new one I made. Works quite well. It's spinning like crazy right now. The electronics are on the bottom. That just ended the spinning. The electronics are on the bottom. This one here is just levitated on one end, thrust plate on the other end, electronics on the bottom. This here is the reed switch and the coil. Over here is something different that I've messed around with, and it works quite well. I'll turn it on. There she goes. There's no magnets on this one levitating the shaft, no magnets on the shaft. All that's holding the shaft in place is 2 magnets on either side of this plastic plate on either end, and a ball bearing on the end of the aluminum hollow shaft. The ball bearings are being held in place by little rubber tubes that look like this. They're just end caps, and I just cut the end off of them to hold the tubes in place. Everything's working quite well. Hang on just a second. This one here is being powered by a 6-volt battery. This one here is being powered by my regulator, which comes from 3 12-volt batteries I have on my solar power backup system. And that's about it. I think I'm going to call these Eddie's 3 new toys. And wiring diagram. Oh, by the way, on this one here there are no electronics. I'm taking them off this board right here. It's my board I use for everything. It works quite well. That's all for now, folks.